Hey everyone, welcome to Reality TV News Update, the place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind-the-scenes stories you won't want to miss. On the night of the finale, the conversation about Big Brother 27 continued. Within days, runner-up Vince Panaro and fellow house guest Morgan Pope each addressed their relationship status, the fan-fueled showmance narrative, and how Kelsey, Vince's girlfriend outside the house, fits into the picture. This recap assembles what each person said on the record, with exact dates and quotes, so fans can see where things stand right now. Vince Panaro's video, Process Everything Individually. On October 20th, 2025, Vince posted a video update to YouTube in which he reflected on the season and provided an answer to the question that fans frequently asked, are he and Kelsey still together? Vince explains in the video that the couple is taking a break to process everything individually. He also accepts responsibility for how things looked during the season. The fact of the matter is that I was in a relationship entering that house, so that's all on me. Additionally, I comprehend the way it appeared. The video runs roughly 10 minutes and was his first detailed relationship status update after finishing second to Ashley Hollis in a 6-1 jury vote. He also noted he'd been with Kelsey for 7 years before entering the house. Morgan Pope says, pissed off and sad about being iced out. By the morning of October 24, 2025, E.T., Morgan reacted publicly to Vince's post-finale silence. When she realized he had cut off contact while reconnecting with Kelsey, she said she felt sad and pissed off. Morgan's response was repeated in multiple clips and posts that circulated the same morning. She has been iced out following the finale. Morgan's position that, despite their close bond in the house, she and Vince had not communicated since the finale was revealed in earlier context on October 11, 2025. That timeline corresponds to her response on October 24th. Key timeline and facts fans keep asking about. October 20th, 2025, Vince's YouTube video posts says he and Kelsey are on a break to process everything individually. On October 22, 2025, recaps emphasize his finish as runner-up, 6-1 jury, the less than 10-minute video, and the fact that he and Kelsey had been together 7 years prior to the season. On October 24, 2025, Morgan declares that she is sad and pissed off and that she has been iced out ever since the finale. Relationships and contestants mentioned in these updates. On October 21, 2025, Big Brother 27 runner-up Vince Panaro posted a video about his relationship status and stated that he and Kelsey are taking a break to process everything individually. Morgan Pope says she is pissed off and said on October 24, 2025, after being iced out post-finale. Ashley Hollis, winner over Vince by a 6-1 jury vote. Kelsey, Vince's outside-the-house girlfriend, was in a 7-year relationship prior to BB27 and a central focus of his post-finale focus. How the in-house dynamic spilled into the real world. The bond between Vince and Morgan drew attention inside the house, particularly as fans debated whether the friendship crossed boundaries. The stakes in the real world became unavoidable after the finale. By taking a break and naming it explicitly, Vince made it clear that his priority is figuring out where he stands with Kelsey. Morgan, on the other hand, expressed dissatisfaction with the sudden silence. Those two facts can coexist. A pause with Kelsey requires distance. That distance can still leave Morgan feeling pissed off and sad. Nothing in the timeline indicates that either person is trying to escalate the situation publicly. Instead, each made a targeted statement that records a specific point in time. October 20th for Vince, October 24th for Morgan. The dates, not speculation, define the story for now. What it means for Vince, Morgan, and Kelsey. Vince's process everything individually phrasing reads like an open-ended pause. It leaves room for reconciliation with Kelsey. It also explains why communication with Morgan has stopped. That move aligns with protecting a 7-year partnership after a televised season. Morgan's words, pissed off and sad, are direct. They also echo a pattern that is prevalent in post-reality television. Private decisions are heightened by public attention. Her reaction doesn't assert new claims beyond the silence itself, but it sets a boundary about how the cutoff feels from her side. The 6-1 jury vote contextualizes how social perception shaped the endgame for Vince. Public perception now shapes the postgame. Clear date-stamp statements reduce rumor cycles and keep the conversation grounded in verifiable facts. what's confirmed, and what's not after October 24th, 2025. Confirmed, Vince and Kelsey are on a break as of October 20th, 2025. Vince's words are on video. Confirmed, Morgan has been iced out and feels pissed off and sad as of October 24th, 2025. Confirmed, Vince and Kelsey were together 7 years before the season. Not confirmed, any permanent outcome for Vince and Kelsey. Any plan for Vince and Morgan to reconnect. Big Brother 27 takeaways. That's all on me, Vince said, and he set a limit to concentrate on a 7-year relationship. Morgan spoke plainly about being iced out and how that makes her feel. Until someone offers a new dated statement, these remain the latest facts on Big Brother 27's most discussed post-game storyline. After months of alliances, betrayals, and emotional highs and lows inside the Big Brother 27 house, fans have been buzzing about what happened between Vince Panaro and Morgan Pope after the camera stopped rolling. The two, whose friendship turned flirtation became one of the season's most talked about dynamics, finally opened up about where they stand now that the competition is over, and their answers have left fans both hopeful and heartbroken. During the Big Brother 27 finale, tensions were high between the pair following weeks of distance and miscommunication. When Vince failed to save Morgan during a crucial eviction, despite earlier promises of loyalty, viewers observed Morgan's apparent emotional state. The moment sparked online debate among fans, with some describing Vince's move as strategic genius and others alleging that he had betrayed someone who truly cared about him. Now, in exclusive post-finale interviews, both house guests are setting the record straight. Vince asserts that it was never fake. Vince Panaro, known for his calm demeanor and sharp social game, told Entertainment Now that his connection with Morgan was 100% real, even if it didn't always show through the chaos of gameplay. I'll be honest, Morgan and I instantly clicked. She made the game fun for me. We had the same sense of humor, and we could talk for hours. But at the same time, I came in to win Big Brother, and that meant sometimes making decisions that hurt people I cared about. One of Vince's toughest decisions this season was making the decision to expel Morgan in Week 9. I took it very seriously. I knew it would change how she saw me. However, at the time, I thought it was what I needed to do for my game. Although I may have handled it differently in retrospect, my feelings for her were always genuine. Fans noted that Vince appeared affected by Morgan's absence even after she was kicked out, frequently mentioning her in diary room sessions and reacting emotionally to jury house footage. Morgan says, "I felt hurt and confused." In his admission, Morgan, on the other hand, didn't back down when asked about how she felt about Vince's actions. She stated, "I was hurt. I'm not going to lie." She said at the time, "I trusted him more than anyone in that house." So when he turned on me, it wasn't just a game move. It was personal. The Big Brother finalist, who came in 4th place, said on the other hand that being away from the house helped her see things in context. Everything appears 10 times larger when one is in that setting. According to Morgan, you live and die by the game. Outside the house, you start to see that people make choices under pressure. Vince was playing for himself, and I get that now. Despite the tension, Morgan said she and Vince have spoken privately since the finale, and things are moving in a positive direction. She spoke a lot. There were tears, but there was also understanding, she revealed. I think we both realized that what we had was special, even if the game got in the way. On social media, fans have been vocal about wanting a Vorgan reunion, the nickname given to Vince and Morgan's duo early in the season. In the house, they were frequently inseparable, engaging in late-night strategy discussions, making jokes, and experiencing emotions that suggested something more profound. Since the finale aired, eagle-eyed fans have noticed that the pair have been liking each other's Instagram posts and even appeared together in a group photo at a recent Big Brother alumni event. They definitely still have chemistry, one fan commented. You can see there is unfinished business. When asked directly about whether they'd consider dating outside the house, both stars gave careful but intriguing answers. Morgan said with a grin, "We're not putting labels on anything right now." She says, "We're just taking it slow and seeing where it goes." Vince echoed that. "Morgan's someone I really care about. I want to make sure we rebuild trust before anything else. If something romantic happens down the line, we'll see." Lessons learned and looking ahead. Both Vince and Morgan agree that Big Brother 27 changed them and taught them lessons about trust, strategy, and emotional honesty.
It's easy to say you'll play with your head, not your heart. But when real connections occur, it quickly becomes complicated. I learned that vulnerability isn't a weakness, Morgan added. You can be strong and still care deeply about people, even in a cutthroat game like Big Brother. As for what's next, Morgan has been focusing on content creation and fashion projects, while Vince hinted that he's exploring opportunities in sports media. But both say they'll always look back at Big Brother 27 as a life-changing experience, one that challenged them in ways they never expected. I think the best part of this whole journey is the people you meet, Vince said. Morgan's one of those people for me. No matter what, she's always someone I'll be grateful for. Same for me, Morgan added. We went through something wild together. Whether we end up as friends, something more, or just part of each other's stories, it's all love. While the jury is still out on whether romance